Baby lesbians, this one's for you. I really wish someone would have told baby lesbian Sophia that, like, all those little butterflies 24/7, butterflies after you've been in a relationship with someone for 6 months that's completely toxic, is probably because it's not butterflies. Butterflies feel like excitement, but peace. And like you're looking at someone like their chocolate cake, like the way you look at chocolate cake when it comes to your table, and you've been waiting for the server to bring the chocolate cake, and you're just like, that's mine. There's no question in your head that it's yours. It's like, that's mine. I will eat it up. But there's no question of like, how could I get the server to make sure the server brings it to my table? Oh my God, he might bring it to another table. Someone else might eat my chocolate cake. That is anxiety. That is not butterflies. And I wish someone could have explained this to me so I could have let go of the relationships that were not serving me and would never serve me. And there's no way I could make someone love me. There's no way I could change it. And I thought, y'all, I really believed it was like, this is my soulmate. This is the best sex of my life. No, sis, that was anxiety. That was trying to hypersexualize yourself to make someone be as infatuated with you as you are with them. And that was trying to earn love or keep someone's attention who you felt in your soul would stray. Who you felt in your soul would always be looking around, because they always have, always will. Like that, trying to keep someone interested with your ass is not love. That is maybe lust, but mostly insecurity and anxiety. I really wish someone would have explained that to me. And honestly, even if someone would have, and maybe they have, what really made this click for me wasn't someone explaining it, because I'm sure my therapist tried. I'm sure some friends tried. It was actually seeing two women who had a healthy relationship, and the way they communicated with each other and the way they looked at each other with utmost respect, and just this unconditional love that's like, that's my woman. Like, I'm so proud of her. Isn't she just lovely? And I reflected, and I was like, the person I was dating at the time, she would never look at me like that. She would never talk about me like that. That was just not anything that I could have ever taught. It was what I begged for, but I couldn't have taught someone to treat me with that kind of respect and love. And that people either have it in them or they don't, especially when you're dating older women, right? So all this to say, I forgot. I don't even know where I went with this, with train of thought. But I wish someone could have got this through to me. And the only way that it did get through to me eventually was seeing two women interact. That just lit up my heart. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. And you realize that what you've been in is completely unhealthy. And then at that point, you get to decide, right? You get to decide if you're going to, my hair's stuck in here. If you're going to stay in an unhealthy relationship because you think this person's your soulmate, or you're going to be single, be in the discomfort for a moment, for a season, and believe that your future wife is on the way. Someone who is going to honor, cherish, love, and respect you 24/7. And if you're ready for that, I invite you to listen to my podcast. It's absolutely free. It's called Queer Women Rising. And I share the stories of women who have had these beautiful experiences, because what changed me wasn't someone telling me, that ain't it, Sophia. What changed me and made me want more and better for myself, whether it was for business, in the past, like believing in myself and what I could achieve money-wise, or it was looking at someone who is actually in love, which looks like being in peace. It wasn't someone telling me. It was seeing an example of what it could be, the possibilities. As Glennon Doyle says, living from a place of imagination rather than indoctrination. Being able to see and being able to focus on what I could see in my mind as a possibility for me. as queer women, I dare to say we don't have examples. It's not that they don't exist. It's that a lot of feminine women aren't as easily noticeable as lesbians in the wild. So we may not have these examples to look towards. And that's why I live my life so open and proud and loud and all the things, because if I would have seen these examples sooner, one, I would have realized I was gay a lot younger. Two, I would have realized what's right for a healthy relationship, because I would have been looking up to queer women in healthy relationships and not glamorizing the bullshit of a longing for someone who doesn't even value you, who doesn't even meet you emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. It's just a new level. When you hit this, dare I say, level unfuckwithable energy where you know your value and you know confidently that your future wife is on the way, because you're putting yourself in places and in peace in your life where it's inevitable for that energy to be attracted to you and match with you, because we attract what we are. So when you decide enough is enough with the bullshit, that's when your future partner is going to align with you, and that's when you have the ability to meet. And that's my 2 cents of the day as your femme lesbian auntie, just trying to help you level up in life and love. If you enjoy this talk, you're going to love listening to Queer Women Rising. That's my podcast. I also got really frustrated with dating platforms because I'm a monogamous woman and I want to have somewhat of a traditional life just with a woman. I want forever. I might want to have a family, I might want to have a child. So I couldn't really find that on traditional dating apps. There's just a lot of swiping, bullshit, people not really wanting to settle down, looking for a woman who wants to settle down. And so I created the dating platform, the Queer Country Club, which is elite. It is only women who are looking for their life partner. And if you're interested in getting on such a platform where you're not swiping through bullshit, DM me on Instagram, DM me the word single, and I would love to help you. I would love to help you because it's challenging. I mean, just let's be honest, it's challenging to find the one, to find love in a hookup culture world, especially as a queer woman. So anyway, 2 things you can do. Listen to the podcast if you like this kind of conversation. My show is called Queer Women Rising. You can DM me podcast on Instagram to get access. And if you want to apply to be a part of my dating platform, because yes, it's application based only. It is elite, okay? If you'd like to be a part of that, DM me the word single, and I'd love to help you find your future wife. That's it. Please go out there and get what you want. Remember that most of the time, getting what you want is simply saying no to what you don't want.